That's going to take place in Delhi starting the 6th of December, and this will be on 6th, 7th and 8th. And as an industry, we have two major roles that we play. One is we manufacture and import fertilizer for the requirement of Indian farm sector. And the second major role that we have been playing for the last 30 year plus is the carrier of subsidy for the farmers. And not just to the farmers, for the country at large. In fact, the entire subsidy which is available towards the farm sector as part of the agri input which the central government provides is actually routed through the fertilizer sector. But it's important for all of you to realize that the industry is a very modern industry today in India. We take a great pride in stating that our urea capacity, which is close to about 30 million tons today, is one of the most efficient from global standards. We are today, if we can benchmark ourselves with the best in the world, our average energy consumption in urea sector is close to 5.8 gical per ton of urea, which is comparable to the best that you can get to see globally in terms of an average. And some of the most efficient manufacturing facilities of urea are located in India today. Over the last 3-4 years, based on a government's new investment policy for urea, we have created capacities of over 6 million tons, and which are all world-class, benchmarked with the best, and could well be creating global records in terms of its own energy efficiencies. And it's also important to note that besides urea, we're also a manufacturer of DAP and NPKs in India. All are very critical inputs. The NPK, which is food for the soil, is something which is very critical in terms of the need for the soil to ensure productivity, and we have been able to maintain this effectively over the years. Today, as part of our annual press briefing, I have here with me, besides myself, Mr. Rakesh Kapoor, who is the Joint Managing Director of IFCO, and a very senior colleague from the industry. I have the entire management team of FAI, which is out here, and we will be glad to respond to any queries that you will have. But before that, I just want to give you a very quick brief in terms of what we're planning to do over the next 2-3 years, 2-3 days, in terms of our seminar. Our seminar this year is a theme is largely to look at the fact that fertilizer industry is going through a major shift in terms of focus, and we expect that we will be debating over the next 3 days various developments required to ensure that the agriculture innovation and the innovation required both at our manufacturing side and also at the farm level is something which is able to react to the needs of today. And the big challenge that we are facing at this point of time in India is that the agriculture productivity is not where we get to see it. We would all like to see that to be significantly improved. And towards this, number of measures have been taken by the government of India, by the industry, and jointly between industry and government to ensure that we're able to work with the farm economy to not only improve the productivity, to ensure that the overall requirement of food security is well balanced and well managed in the coming years. Our entire effort during the next 3 days in our seminar is going to debate various subjects, both what we need to do as a fertilizer manufacturer, what we need to do with the farmers and other stakeholders for the industry. So this is the larger theme in which we are working. And I must say that as a sector, in terms of pure manufacturing and making available fertilizer, I think we are doing quite well. And we have ensured, despite all the difficult times that we've seen over the last 2-3 years of a pandemic, of various geopolitical situations that have been there, we have ensured that we have grown. We have made sure that the fertilizer availability is quite strong in India, and Indian farmers have managed to get their entire requirement of fertilizer. And I must say that if you want to kind of look at statistics today, this year is expected that the urea production is likely to increase by about 13.6%. and on a full year basis, we're expecting that DAP will increase by about 3% in India, and the NP and NPKs, which is the complex fertilizer side, will be up by about 11.9%. We are seeing that overall the imports have come down as far as urea is concerned. That's largely because we've been able to increase our manufacturing capacity. We're seeing that DAP and NPKs, their requirements have gone up, and there are more imports which are coming in. And only in the case of potash that we are seeing a decline in terms of availability, which is there today, which is also to do with the demand supply globally and the pricing regime that we have today. So this is where we stand as an industry. And I would say, I once again want to reiterate that our fertilizer industry's contribution to India's food security is very significant, and we expect to continue to perform our role as a key player in the larger farm economy of India. We'll be happy to kind of take any questions from you all or any other clarification that you will need.
What are the prices? Urea you said 400, 599 DAP.
$590, yeah, $590.
590.
Yeah, that's the current levels. Yeah.
And MOP?
MOP is about $325 per ton.
Sir, about this trusting government when announced the Rabi subsidy, government reduced the subsidy on potash drastically.
Yes.
And at the same time, government said that the potash prices will be sold at reduced price, 16 to 55%. So how the industry is coping with this kind of?
Good question. I think first and foremost is potash prices were much higher at that point of time when government had fixed the earlier subsidy level, and potash prices corrected itself to about $325 level. There was a reduction which happened. Because of the reduction, government reduced subsidy and expecting that some reduction in the MRP will also happen. But however, the subsidy on potash today is the lowest among all nutrients today. So that is making potash a far more expensive product as far as the farmer is concerned. Today the support which is being given to potash is one of the lowest among the various nutrients that we have. When you take NP and K gets the least support in terms of subsidy. So because of which K is a little bit more expensive. And in terms of pricing hierarchy, normally you would see K to be priced, potash to be priced lower than DAP. But today in India it's the other way around. Today DAP is priced lower than potash.
So what is the local MRP of DAP and MOP?
DAP is around 1350 rupees per bag, 50 kg bag. And potash is about 1650.
So you want that subsidy should be increased on this so that
Well, primarily if you ask what industry wants is the parity between all the nutrients in a way that the pricing hierarchy is maintained to the farmer. When the pricing hierarchy is maintained based on the nutrient level of each product, the farmer consumes the right material for his own need, and which is good for everyone.
So in that hierarchy which comes?
In the hierarchy, if you look at it, the most, normally you would see DAP at the highest price.
Okay.
And in terms of and then you will follow with certain other NPK that we have, which is like an N10 or an N12. Those will come on the higher level, and below that will come MOP. So right now we have an MOP at a higher level. We got NPKs in the middle and the DAP at a lower side.
And urea cheapest.
Urea is the cheapest, yes.
So what is the current situation of SSP production for the country's production capacity? Consumption capacity. What is the current situation?
Want to say something on SSP?
The current position of the SSP production, 50 lakh ton, and it is go down 5 lakh last year. The quality of the SSP is improved. Total capacity of 125 lakh ton against the production is 50%.
क्या मतलब एक बीघा में उतना ही देना चाहिए, क्या सोच के कम किया गया?
10% कम करने के इरादे से समझा गया कि फार्मर को 50 किलो की बजाय 45 किलो का बैग दिया जाए।
यस।
मतलब इसमें कोई टैक्स वैक्स का चक्कर
नहीं, बिल्कुल
जीएसटी के लिए
नहीं
25 किलो के बैग पे लगाया गया, जैसे ब्रांडेड चावल दाल।
नहीं
कि ये लोग 26 किलो की पैकिंग करने लगे, 30 किलो की पैकिंग करने लगे?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं।
वो नहीं है, बस
This consumption pattern reduce करके
consumption को। इस दाम वाम का उसमें कोई
नहीं, दाम का प्राइस वाज रिड्यूस्ड,
price is reduced for that.
50 kg बैग से जब चेंज किया तो 10% प्राइस भी, फार्मर को ज़्यादा प्राइस नहीं हो रही पर केजी।
Yeah, anything else or we close? Thank you.